of us and have already picked this up, and we've sold out of all of our colors but one. So if you are one of our lucky viewers right now to pick this up, this is the time to place your orders. This is a beautiful hand-blown glass Ultimate Innovations hummingbird feeder. This has a moat and bee guards. It is new, so you're getting it at a sale price. You're saving $4. Comparable retail value for this is $74.89. You were able to get it today for $39.98. 3 easy payments of $13.33 will get it home. Not only do you have that eye-catching design, you have such a beautiful way to welcome in those hummingbirds. It gives them somewhere to rest and replenish. This is our yellow option. It is our last one, and I love that it gives you that really perfect pineapple color to it, but you also have these floral designs at the bottom. But there is a beautiful story behind this, and I'm going to welcome in Roxanne De Palma, who I am just going to refer to as the queen of the hummingbirds from now on. Roxanne,
John,
pick this up with the bush, and it's a match made in heaven.
absolutely, and I'm going to tell you guys, we accidentally just broke our only yellow one that we had, so I am going to demo with the red one. I'm sorry.
That's okay, and I can do it in here too.
Yeah,
you give me directions, and I'll show. I can do whatever you need.
No worries. Okay, so the whole hummingbird thing happened in this backyard with my mother, who's up in heaven, little Rita, 14 years ago. And we had these lovely little feeders, these plastic lovely feeders that get moldy, and there's no way to ever clean them. So that's when the De Palmas went to work 14 years ago, 350,000 hose nozzles later, and this is what you get.
Wow.
Now, John, I also can't open this because it's full of nectar because I just pulled it out of my garden there. But anyway, let me just start from top to bottom, darling. So you get the powder-coated hook. And at the top here, do you see it looks like a flower, kind of?
Yeah.
Just as a moat that's built in. So you put water in there, and that's where the ants go marching in, and they die. And then on the side here, do you see? Look at this. It is like diamonds in your garden when the sunlight hits this. I mean, you can kind of see with the California sunshine right now. And then let's go a step further, and let's go down to my signature hibiscus. Wow, I'm losing my words here. And then I went a step further, guys, and you notice that my flowers are not yellow. Yellow actually attracts the bees. I put a built-in bee guard on these now. And this is why people are going crazy for this. Then we went a step further, and we have a sitting place. Remember, those babies take and flap their wings 80 times a second, 4,000 times a minute, so they need to rest. And they're migrating north right now. You guys should have them anytime. They're 2 weeks ahead of schedule.
Oh, wow.
So they need a place to rest, okay? And John, we want to make two things super clear. One, don't ever buy the red stuff. The red stuff from the store hurts and harms the birds, okay? You want to always use my little recipe. It's 1 cup of sugar, 4 cups of water. Stir, stir, stir. I put it in the microwave 3-4 minutes. Let it dissolve. That's what you want to use in our feeders. The red hibiscus is going to bring them into the garden, okay? And you can put these anywhere. My son has a condo with 0 flowers. He hung one on his on the overhang,
right? And
literally within an hour, had 6 hummingbirds up in Forest Hills here. Yeah,
I'm going to have to copy him because I'm in the same situation. And I'm like, I want to see the hummingbirds. We need to give them somewhere to go. And the fact that this is something that's hand-blown and this gorgeous piece of art that also serves such a great purpose for $39.98 when it should be closer to $80 is unbelievable.
And it's gorgeous. And John, we have a little place here in Southern California called Laguna Beach, California. And they're known for blowing glass.
Right.
And there's a store here that they sell hummingbird feeders that are all blown glass. And these are all blown. They're all hand blown, okay? There isn't a hummingbird feeder in there. Oops. Did you see that hummingbird feeder that just went by? Or that hummingbird? There isn't a hummingbird feeder in that store for less than $100. Okay, wow. And they're gorgeous. I think mine's just as pretty. We have checked every single box, from the hook to the moat to the bee guard. And again, John, don't ever buy a feeder that has a metal bottom, because what happens is the nectar goes down in there, it gets hot, and there's a chemical reaction. It also will take and rust,
Oh,
okay? And you
okay.
will also burn the little feet of those birdies, and we don't want to do that. Remember, John, the hummingbirds are on the close to getting on the endangered species list, and we don't want that to happen,
No.
okay? So remember, they'll feed up to 1,000 flowers a day, but they also need the nectar. And especially now when they're migrating north, because they are taking and building all their nests. And their nests are only about the size of a $half, and their little eggs, guys, are about the size of a jelly bean. I
Oh,
find that so fascinating. But once you get a hummingbird to your yard, they're like an elephant. They'll remember and they'll come back year after year after year. I'm very fortunate. I have them year round here in San Clemente. I have them year round in Rancho Mirage, California. And yes, the De Palmas go through a lot of sugar here. So don't buy just one feeder. You want to buy several.
right.
I have 6 feeders in my backyard here. I have 2 more feeders in my front yard. In Rancho Mirage, I have 10 feeders in my backyard
Wow.
and 1 feeder in my front yard. Well, they're little piggies, honey, and they're territorial, okay? So if you have several feeders, then you're able to feed everybody. And John, you're going to learn this very quickly from me. I am Italian, so I have to feed everything.
That's
I'm
why we get
telling you.
along so well.
Oh my goodness.
If my last name didn't give it away, I am in the same boat. And the fact that you were having like an Italian 7 fishes feast in your backyard for the
Yes.
hummingbirds every
Yes.
single day. This is the time. I mean, clearly people are following your lead because we had a lot of colors. We are down to 1 color left because people are picking up multiple. This is the time.
Yeah.
We have our yellow option left, which is one of the best. The fact that you're getting that real pineapple look with that yellow-green combo for $39.98 on something that should be $74.81. This is
Wow.
almost gone. If you can pick up more than 1, as Roxanne said, and really find a way to give those hummingbirds a place to refresh and replenish in your backyard, you will not regret it. Hand-blown glass for $39.98. That is 3 easy payments of $13.33. Call 800-500-7590. That item number is M99919. I love this.
I do too, John. I do.